And that was Flight Lieutenant Rob Jones, the man sitting in last time you'll see a display, their winchman, who's going to act as a survivor. They're going to then disappear around the corner and come back and pick him up. So if you're on the front line, you'll see all that going down. Man on the end of the wire is Sergeant Pete Wood, I'm reliably informed. I think they've almost dropped him off now, I can't see. He's gone behind that tent. Perhaps you could tell me. And as well as Flight Lieutenant Rob Jones in the front of the aircraft, the captain in the right-hand seat is Flight Lieutenant Martin Jarvis. As well as a member of the crew, that's Sergeant Martin Stewart. I think we heard Rob Jones mentioning him. The big wide door of the helicopter is open on the side facing towards us. You can see that winch line go up to 240 feet from that winch. They say they really lose a lot of that length with the mountains. When you're being pushed into an aircraft, often a fire came slowly down so that they stayed fairly close to the ground. They're closing the door, but there's still somebody waving there. That's probably Martin Stewart. So I think this is a very special occasion when we're able to say goodbye to Sea Flight 22 Squadron. I'm sure Bristos will do a very good job. They've been at the search and rescue game for a long time. They do know what they're doing, and they will have much more modern equipment. That was one of the factors behind the decision to... They date all the way back to 1915, so Squadron is 100 years old. Rather sad that it's all coming to an end in its centenary year. Squadron served with distinction in both World Wars. Disbanded after the Japanese surrender. They get to know all the little angles, and they get to know the beauty of the emergency services. People they help out. They're feeling as if it really is the end of an era. The sound as the helicopter pulls away of two Rolls-Royce Gnome engines, about 1,660 shaft horsepower each. It's important for these kind of aircraft that you have twin engines, so the aircraft can fly quite satisfactorily on only one of the two. Right up to the end of the month, there'll be a crew on standby 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Actually, this is the second standby aircraft. They can be airborne within 15 minutes of receiving a scramble call between 8 in the morning and 10 at night. Outside those times, it's a maximum of 45 minutes. So, this being the standby, the second standby crew, slightly confusingly they call it the first crew. They could be called away at any time. Luckily for us, they haven't been. But anyway, the big yellow budgie, don't you just want to give it a big hug? Of the daily work of the men and women of 22. So, let's wish them all the very best for their slightly uncertain future. And I'd personally like to say how immensely proud I am of what 22 has done. And indeed of what their colleagues on 202 have also done.